life and jealousy. Indeed, life is a continuous process of evolution, and you have to be constantly alert. This is one of the most fundamental things to be remembered, and you will have to be constantly aware. You cannot take it for granted that the suffering is over. If you take it for granted that suffering is over, the suffering will be back through the back door. You will have to be constantly alert and aware. Yes, for the moment there is no jealousy or passion. Instead, so many lovingness naturally. When there is no passion or jealousy, then all the energies move into the direction of love. It is the same energy that becomes passion. It is the same energy that becomes passion or jealousy. When there is no jealousy, no passion, all energy is available for the flowering of love. But do not still take it for granted or think that the suffering is over forever. Remember, life is a continuous evolution, and you have to be constantly alert. Otherwise, you can fall back into the old patterns very easily, and the old patterns have persisted so long. They have become so ingrained in your blood, bones, and the very marrow, that one moment of unconsciousness and you are back. You have to go on being aware moment to moment. If something beautiful is happening, remember much more will happen. One never knows how much more is possible. We are never aware of our potential unless it becomes a reality. You have seen a space of non-jealous love. Passion is a kind of fever, and it consumes much energy. Fever naturally consumes energy, and passion is fever. When passion disappears, compassion arises, and compassion is cool. Passion is hot, it burns you. Compassion is cool, not cold, remember this always. Hatred is cold, lust is hot. Exactly between the two is the golden mean, neither hot nor cold. Then you are in a state of cool, warm. It may seem very paradoxical, but indeed it is so. Cool, warm. There is warmth, and this warmth has coolness in it. It is not hot, but it is warm. At the same time, it is not cold, instead it is cool. There is a difference between cold and cool, something cold and something cool. You can take the cold water, for which we have to add ice or we have to keep it in the fridge. But if the water bottle remains in an air-conditioned place, it becomes simply cool. And when the same water bottle is exposed to the sun, it becomes hot. The coolness is the outcome of the room temperature. And the real flower of love opens only in that climate of warmth, coolness, when there is warmth on one hand and coolness on the other. Warmth of the inner and coolness of the temper. A warm coolness is the right climate for the lotus of love to blossom, but you cannot take it for granted. Never take anything for granted, Each moment you have to conquer it again and again. Each moment you have to conquer it again and again. Life is a continuous conquest. It is not that once and for all it is settled. And when it is not that once and for all it is settled and then you can fall asleep, stay unconscious, and there is no worry left. Again you will fall back in the same old rut, same old pattern. Therefore be alert, be watchful. Do not destroy this beautiful flower that is growing in you. When you have something precious, you have to be more aware. When you have nothing to lose, you can be unconscious. You can fall asleep and then there is no problem. But when you have something to lose, and this is something precious, then you have to be more conscious, more alert. You have discovered a treasure. You have to constantly guard that treasure of love that has blossomed into you, or you have unearthed the unfathomable reservoir of love deep within. You have to constantly guard every moment.